Well, I hope everybody's having a nice day as we get closer to Christmas. I'm taking advantage of the time off to, again, get back to some of my languishing projects. This will be the PipBoy 3000 Mod 4 Part 1. There's a Part 2 that's going to be posted also, and it's going to be focusing on these, which are the HDMI to SVGA adapters that I used in the prop. As I explained in the second part, is I stuck with the same display model. Actually, I think this is the original display, but I bought display and display boards of the same series that were in the prop. Had to get the display board because, as I also talked about in the part 2, is the props circuit board does everything. The graphics and display driver are embedded into the card, so when it bricked, I had to come up with another solution to utilize the same display footprint, in this case the exact same display, but then needed a driver board to accommodate the display, and found two in two different sizes. This is the larger of the two, and I felt it was the best choice for here because I did have the room, and I'll save the smaller ones for other projects. Now the problem with these boards is that I'm using a Raspberry Pi, and obviously the easiest for everyone involved was to go through the HDMI, because in it, unbeknownst to me originally, was not only video but audio, and these early dongles that I got don't have audio, they're strictly video. So I had to come up with an alternate solution, and that were these. And again, take a look at the supplemental video, the part 2, and I talk about these. These are crap, do I have to start this again? Hold on, I'm going to be right back. Alright, these are HDMI to VGA adapters with audio incorporated. I got these off of Amazon for a paltry $8 and change. They were under $9 and insanely fast. I'm a Prime member, so with the shipping, I ordered it. I'm pretty sure I ordered this thing on a Saturday and had it in my hands Monday. That's just insane. So, anyways, I talk about deskinning it and basically adapting it to these, which are the I think Adafruit designed these. These are the HDMI 180 adapters for their Pi and display package. It allows you to have their 5 and I think it's 3.5 inch LCD displays, take advantage of the mounting holes and the IDC contacts back here, and you can plug this in and you've got your video connection without having to use cables. So the switching to this was necessary, so I have audio capability. I've just got an amplifier temporarily attached to this without a potentiometer, so the audio is going to be a little bit overmodulated, but for the demo purposes it's fine. I wanted to just show where the software was at, and we'll move the prop around here in a second to show that. The one thing I didn't mention in the video, and most people should know this, that the display that's in the prop is 4x3, and it's 640 by 480, which is about as close to standard definition in NTSC and PAL as you can get, so the need for HDMI on the display card really isn't there. So it's obvious that they used VGA and composite, because there would have been no benefit with a HDMI, a high definition adapter. So and I think the design of this card was old enough. HDMI wasn't quite as popular. So anyhow, let's plug this guy in, and we're going to turn this around and show you where we're at right now as far as the program is concerned. I could probably just pause this and do this, but why should I? I think maybe you guys should be tortured as much as I do as I switch my setups around. Whoops. Yes. You get to see how much I can destroy them too. So here we go. Let's hook that on. And there we go. And let's turn on the amplifier. Again, this is going to be full output, so you're going to hear some noises. That'll all be cleaned up in the prop when it gets incorporated, because I'll be using this volume control with the amplifier that I do finally put in there, and also this control will be back here. Oh, excuse me. So, sound effects are functioning, as you'll hear here. Oh, okay, no, they don't work in that mode, but they do here. Okay, I hope you can hear that. And I think they work here. Yeah. They're always going to be delayed because you're taking an actual physical action, waiting for the processor to recognize and then react to that action and then reproduce sound effects. So you gotta kind of understand why that is the way it is. Now, here we'll go down slowly here. This code is out there and it was cleaned up and repaired by my good friend R. Warren, and I'll stress it again, is not going to be made available through me, and I'm not sure what his position is on that, but this is basically available for anybody to go out there and fix it as he did. I don't think he has any intention of doing this freely for anybody or however, but just to tell you, the core of this software is out there for anybody to play with and get working as well as he did for me. So now here we'll go down here and we're going to do the radio selection. So here's Galaxy News. Oops, sorry. The delay there, I think, is the inefficient way that they handle the WAV file and the graphics for that. I could be wrong. Oops, I skipped one. Here we go. It's Radio Enclave. New Vegas Radio. Mojave Music Mojave. What the okay. Diamond City Radio. Classical. Very low right now, so but there is music there. And now Appalachia Radio. So I'm very happy that this is all working as well as it is. Now the delay between the button strokes and the reaction in the software. I'm not sure if that can really be improved without extensive modding to the software. For me, I can kind of live with it like this. It's sure far better than the results of all the Bethesda motherboards that everybody got saddled with and no option to get them repaired. So to have a working prop, I'm very happy, and the limitations, they don't bother me. So this is my update for the PipBoy 3000 as it stands right now. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to this for the actual final placement of the electronics and the integration of all the switches and everything. I do plan on putting an actual Geiger counter in here. I've got some tiny meter movements and actual functional Geiger counter circuits that I'll be using. The reason why I'm going to be stopping this is I'm relocating around about June, so I'll be in the process from now until June breaking down my hobby room and packing up for my next phase of life. So there will be a few more videos posted, but it'll mostly be just some placekeeping videos of projects that are outstanding. So I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday, or whatever it is that you observe or celebrate, and have a very safe and happy New Year's, and stay tuned for part 5 or 4.2, and I'll see you later. Bye.